Hey guys, it is me, Challange, back again here on F1 Championship Edition for the PS3. We're doing a 10% race at Brazil as Michael Schumacher. I've put damage on. It's only going to be about 6-7 laps. I've put damage on. I'm not going to qualify, so I'll start from the back and see how well we go. It's going to be about 8 laps, so we'll stop halfway. It says there around lap 4. And here we are in Brazil. Of course, you other fellow Formula 1 fans would know that sadly it was supposed to be Schumacher's last race, but he came back in 2010. It wasn't the best, but the Mercedes wasn't the strongest car, but here we are, we're away in Brazil. Hopefully we can get a good start, but it's blocked in by a Super Aguri here. So we didn't make up that many places, just got to be careful here with the damage, because we don't want to be knocked out of the race early or at all. But here we are, passing Nico Rosberg, who is set to be a teammate in about 4 years time, something like that. So we go around the outside of a Red Bull. Not many times that I see that happening now, or that any of us see that happening, a Ferrari go around outside of a Red Bull. But here we go, on the outside of a BMW, supposed to be on the outside of a BMW Sauber. We hit the car in front, go on the curb a little bit, past both of them, Jacques Villeneuve, the 97 world champion. And Trulli, I'm glad to see him in Formula E, but I just wish he didn't disappear off the radar after Formula 1. Just like he just did disappear. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. He just left F1, I think it was 2011, and then we didn't hear anything of him until Formula E this year. But we're in the slipstream, 3 wide on the Toyota of Ralf Schumacher with Barrichello, former Ferrari teammate. We're in the slipstream, he's opening the outside for us. We have the pace in the Ferrari, just to blast around the outside. We're in 8th, as James Allen said. That's what we need again in this game. We need commentary in an F1 game again. And TV mode as well, where you can just set the grid and watch a Grand Prix. That was always exciting. But there we are, we're up into 5th place on lap 2. Maybe I did set the difficulty a little bit too easy. It's on medium, but wasn't expecting this to be an easy challenge. And there's a Renault pulling off. It's Fisichella. No, it's Fernando Alonso. So if this was the Formula 1 World Championship, we still need to win the race, to be perfectly honest. We'll still need to win the race, but which I'm trying to do now, because I've got the pace. We're just behind Fisichella. Hopefully we can. Well, no, he's pulling away, Giancarlo is. Meant to stop on next lap. What, with 5 to go? I don't think so, mate. We got a bit of damage up front there as we get sideways, trying to pass Fisichella. Bit of damage, but it's not much of a problem. As long as we don't lose the entire front wing, I'm fine, but the Soul, they just don't. Whoa, he's making a bit of contact there, Fisichella. Can we get on the inside of him down here? Yes, we can. There we go. Massa leads the race. Juan Pablo Montoya, who is now an IndyCar driver, is up in 2nd place. He used to race in NASCAR as well for Chip Ganassi Racing, was it, at that point? Oh, Fisichella, he comes up the inside there. We're putting in lap times better than Montoya. To be honest, the McLaren wasn't a strong car in 2006. Should third, that's good. They're ready for me on this lap, but I'll be pitting on the next lap, not this lap. So we've got 2 laps of fuel left on board unless Massa's coming in on lap 4. Well, with 4 to go. But I'll make sure I'll pit though, to be honest. I'm not going to run out of fuel like I have done before, to be honest. It's not the best thing when that happens, but Montoya steps on the brakes during that middle up corner. But we're on the climb up the hill now. He should have the speed over us, to be honest. He's had to get on the power a lot earlier. But here we are, Montoya pits, Massa stays out. So is Massa pitting this next time by? If he is, then that means we're right. Okay. So I need to get ahead of Massa. I need to get ahead of Felipe so I'm not the car that's being stacked. Because that'll be disastrous for me, that. Especially in my bid to win the race from back of the field anyway, but it is sort of like a bit of a challenge, you know, winning this race from the back. Even though we was up in 5th place on lap 2, but it's been a bit of a slog getting. Oh, we hit his teammate, that's not good. But we're past Felipe Massa now. Can we keep it this way? I hope the car doesn't run out of fuel up this hill now. It won't do. Can we keep it clean on the entry to the pit lane? Massa pits as well, which it's an interactive pit stop, so I'll try not to be too long for him. But we've got a Renault out, it's Fernando Alonso. This is disastrous. We should have pitted on the last lap. Oh no, almost forgot about that one there. We weighed 10.5. Had to wait for the Toyota to come in. But we're away now. I did not want that to happen. I should have pitted when they first told me to. Massa was going longer because he was leading the race, but Montoya's, he's not jumped us, but we're racing him in pits now, coming out of the pit lane. Montoya's ahead of us now. It was a bit of a slow start for us then. It's a good. Well, Montoya was ahead when we left when he left the track. To be honest, he was ahead at that point, but make a good move up the inside there. That almost became a disaster there. Evidently that was a corner cut, but we got out of shape. But there we go, past Montoya, steaming past him. Now we've got 3 laps to go. Can we win this race? Should jump Button and Fisichella, or maybe Button, but we might have to race Fisichella on exit. So that's why I'm pushing a bit, you know, now. Here we are, we're crossing the line, we're passing Fisichella. We're in the lead of the Grand Prix, I think. Yeah, we're leading the Grand Prix. Do we keep the lead on exit pits? Yes, we do. 2 laps to go. It's a shame that we got the cars stacked up. It was my fault, I admit. It was my fault. I made the mistake by pitting at the same time as Massa. But I couldn't go any longer. I could have gone shorter. It was my fault. I made that mistake. But looks like we could win this Grand Prix if we keep it clean now. Oh, Massa's down in 8th place now. I did not mean for that to happen, to be honest. I do apologise for Felipe. Did not mean it to happen. as we're coming around to the final, well, the second to last lap. We're on now. We're going to start the last lap this time by. Should we use this one, the TV cam offset? I used to drive in this one all the time. I've stopped driving in it with this view now, and I've got to admit it's a bit shaky for me, but we're in the lead of the Grand Prix. It's not been the easiest Grand Prix, but we started last. I think it was 22nd. But here we are. We start in the last lap now. Coming to the end of Sector 1 for the last time. I should not have pitted on the same lap as Felipe. I should have pitted at the same lap as Montoya. But to be honest, I needed to pit anyway. I was stupid enough to do it like that. It was my fault, but I feel sorry for what I did to Felipe. But here we are, we're coming around the last couple corners now. I've not won in Brazil for a while. It's been like a tough track on this game for me. Here we go, we're coming down the back straight now, the final straight. Here we are, we're crossing the line to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. And we get a lap record as well. We win. There we are. Massa got 7th in the end, but we win the Grand Prix. I'm happy about that. I hope you guys are happy about that as well, to be perfectly honest. But there we are, we've got 3 cars out, Montoya, Montero and Alonso out of the Grand Prix. So if it was the actual championship in F1 with Alonso out, should we win? He wins the World Championship. That's an incredible 8th World Championship it would have been. But here we are, on top of the podium. Jenson Button got 3rd place. It's a good finish for him, especially in the Honda. So if you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, or subscribe for more. And I just thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.